Hi, my name is Camilo Warren. Today I'll be talking about the Shahnameh and the Sundiata, specifically regarding their antagonist, the White Dev, which is just a demon, a supernatural demon, and Sumail Rakante, a sorcerer king tyrant. And I'm sure you've already read up all about them in my PowerPoint slides, so I just wanted to talk a little bit about my presentation in general and what I've been able to gather from doing this assignment and what I've learned from these passages as a whole. I think my favorite thing that I've taken away from this is the lesson that we saw in the consequences that Kante had to pay for his corruption and his tyrannic rule. You know, he lost his subjects. He lost the power that he used to hold this position over his subjects. He lost his entire kingdom. And I think it's really important to take home that, and I put this in my PowerPoint slides, I put that the pursuit of power is a very honorable act, but when it's done for selfish, or the interest is with only yourself at heart, it can snowball into corruption and lead to poor decision making regarding a further pursuit of power and increased corruption. And they're like, if you want to ever hold any kind of position in power, especially over groups of people, you have to be able to respect these people and their culture, because or else they won't be able to respect you, and eventually that will lead to your downfall in any position of power, really. I think if I could come back and maybe do this a little longer, I would look into almost like flip the side of the coin, and I'd love to analyze the way that the heroes in these stories are almost benefited from maintaining the natural order of their culture. And of course, these guys are the protagonists, and they're gonna be the main guys, getting all the good stuff and defeating all the bad guys. But I think it's just important to analyze both sides of that coin, and how failing to adhere to social norms and failing to maintain the order will cause your downfall, but keeping yourself on a righteous path with the end goal, with not even really an end goal in sight, but just the end goal of almost the end goal of prosperity is how you should be living your life, especially in these ancient times. I think both of these passages do a very great job. My favorite part was really being able to take home some messages I hadn't really noticed before. And it's really beautiful, the tiny little things that are hidden throughout all these stories. And when you really boil it down to the theme and the story and the foundation of the story, it's all just one big message, trying to tell everybody how to live a righteous life. And I think that's beautiful.